In this video, I'm about to show you 15 chicken chain items, 10 you should avoid like hell, and 5 items that are actually not bad for you. Starting with number 10, the Nashville Hot Chicken Bowl. At first glance, the Nashville Hot Chicken Bowl from KFC looks like the ultimate indulgence. I mean, just look at it. Crispy chicken drenched in that fiery bright red spice, sitting on a pile of fries with sauce practically begging to be devoured. It screams comfort food, like it's whispering, "Go ahead, treat yourself, you deserve it." Honestly, my mouth waters just thinking about it, but here's the reality. This treat is more of a trap than a meal. One serving packs around 620 calories, 35 grams of fat, and over 1,200 milligrams of sodium, which is a serious hit for anyone trying to stay healthy. And it's not just about numbers. The chicken is deep fried in industrial oils, loaded with trans fats and inflammatory compounds. The fries, they soak up even more oil and sodium, while pretending to be harmless. That bold, fiery spice might excite your taste buds, but it's often paired with hidden sugar and additives that can spike your blood. Sugar without warning. Once you take a bite, your body feels it. The high sodium makes your heart pump harder. The saturated fat puts strain on your arteries. And the fried carbs with sauce send blood sugar soaring, followed by that sluggish crash we all dread. For anyone over 50 or 60, this isn't just a spicy snack. It's a health risk disguised as comfort food. So yes, it looks irresistible. But for your heart, energy, and long-term health, the Nashville Hot Chicken Bowl is one chicken chain item you'll want to skip. Number 9. Popeye's Cajun Chicken Tenders with Cajun Fries. Now here's the thing. Popeye's Cajun Chicken Tenders with Cajun Fries might look like the perfect Southern comfort combo. People see those crispy golden chicken strips, dusted with signature Cajun spice, sitting next to perfectly seasoned fries, and think, it's just a tasty treat. Nothing harmful, right? But let's be real. That seemingly innocent indulgence is actually a calorie and sodium bomb in disguise. According to Popeye's official nutrition guide, one serving packs around 720 calories, 38 grams of fat, and nearly 1,380 milligrams of sodium. That's enough to spike your blood pressure, strain your kidneys, and overload your heart in a single meal. The American Heart Association recommends adults consume no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium daily, ideally under 1,500 milligrams, meaning this meal alone nearly hits that limit. And if you look at the ingredients, it gets worse. The chicken is fried in industrial oils that can contain trans fats, which studies show raise bad cholesterol and increase heart disease risk. The breading, refined flour, preservatives, and artificial flavoring are designed to stay crispy far longer than your body wants them inside. Even the fries, with their Cajun seasoning, are a sneaky salt bomb. What happens after you eat it? The combination of fat and sodium causes bloating, water retention, and that sluggish, heavy feeling. Your blood sugar spikes, then crashes, leaving you drained instead of satisfied. High-fat, high-carb meals like this are particularly tough on adults over 50, as metabolism slows and the body struggles to recover from sugar and fat spikes. A bite that seems comforting is quietly working against your heart, kidneys, and energy levels. It's a tasty treat that comes with serious hidden costs. Number 8. Chick-fil-A's Spicy Deluxe Sandwich. This one came as a bit of a surprise for me. The Spicy Deluxe Sandwich seems like a safe indulgence. A golden, crispy chicken fillet, melted pepper jack cheese, fresh lettuce, tomato, and pickles neatly tucked into a soft buttered bun. It looks satisfying, comforting, and almost like a lighter choice compared to a double cheeseburger, right? But the reality behind that crispy exterior is far less innocent. A single sandwich packs 520 to 550 calories, 26 grams of fat, and a staggering 1,760 milligrams of sodium. To put that in perspective, the American Heart Association recommends limiting daily sodium intake to 1,500 to 2,300 milligrams, meaning one sandwich nearly maxes out your daily limit. That much sodium forces your kidneys to work overtime, raises blood pressure, and over time increases the risk of heart attack, stroke, and kidney disease. Perilous for anyone over 60. The fried chicken fillet is coated in industrial oils and fried at high temperatures, producing trans fats and inflammatory compounds. Trans fats are known to increase LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, while decreasing HDL, the good cholesterol, which accelerates arterial stiffness and promotes plaque buildup in the arteries. Meanwhile, the processed cheese contributes extra saturated fat, further straining the heart and promoting inflammation throughout the body. Even the bun, made from refined white flour, causes rapid spikes in blood sugar, which can contribute to insulin resistance over time, weight gain, and energy crashes. Simply, this sandwich isn't just a meal, it's a cardiovascular load in disguise. Eating it occasionally might feel harmless, but regular consumption quietly increases long-term risk factors for heart disease, hypertension, and type 2 diabetes, especially as your metabolism naturally slows with age. So, while it tastes fantastic, the Spicy Deluxe sandwich is truly a side effect-laden indulgence you should avoid at all costs. Number 7. Wingstop's Garlic Parmesan Wings. Golden, garlicky, and smothered in rich Parmesan, Wingstop's Garlic Parmesan Wings seem like the ultimate comfort snack, albeit it's like deviled eggs. You either hate garlic, Parmesan on wings, or you love it. Bite into one and the crispy skin, tender meat, and savory cheese coating create a flavor explosion that feels almost impossible to resist. But don't be fooled, these wings are a nutritional trap hiding under a delicious exterior. Just 2 wings contain 220 calories, 14 grams of fat, and 695 milligrams of sodium. Most people don't stop at 2. A standard 10-piece order brings you over 1,000 calories, 66 grams of fat, and nearly 2,500 milligrams of sodium. That sodium load alone can trigger high blood pressure, water retention, and excessive strain on your kidneys. At the same time, the saturated and trans fats raise LDL cholesterol and inflammation quietly, damaging arteries over time. The Parmesan coating may feel indulgent, but it's primarily made of processed cheese and butter-like oils, designed to taste rich and creamy rather than provide nutrition. Combined with deep-fried chicken, the result is a side dish that overworks the digestive system, spikes blood sugar, and contributes to long-term cardiovascular risk. Research shows that meals high in fried foods, sodium, and saturated fat significantly increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and metabolic disorders, especially in older adults. Even for someone under 60, eating these wings regularly is risky. For those over 60, the danger multiplies. Aging hearts, stiffening arteries, and slower metabolism make it much harder to handle such extreme loads of sodium and fat. One indulgent snack can quietly contribute to weight gain, insulin resistance, high blood pressure, and even kidney strain, making garlic Parmesan wings a side that's almost impossible to justify from a health perspective. Number 6. McDonald's McChicken Sandwich. At first glance, the McChicken sandwich might look like a simple, harmless, choice crispy chicken patty, soft bun, and that familiar creamy mayo. It's classic, comforting, and easy to grab on a busy day. But here's the reality. This seemingly innocent sandwich is actually a sneaky calorie and sodium bomb. A regular McChicken packs around 400 calories, 21 grams of fat, and nearly 700 milligrams of sodium. Those numbers aren't just stats, they're a severe warning for your heart, blood pressure, and waistline. For anyone over 60, that combination of fried chicken, processed bread, and creamy mayo can be risky. High sodium spikes, blood pressure, saturated fat puts extra stress on your heart, and processed meat comes with its own long-term health concerns. And here's the tricky part. It feels light and satisfying in the moment. That crispy bite and savory flavor fool your brain into thinking it's a safe, quick meal. But inside your body, sugar, fat, and sodium are quietly piling up. Imagine eating this a few times a week. Your metabolism slows with age, and your body struggles to handle these repeated spikes. Even the mayo, which seems harmless, adds hidden calories and fat that sneakily turn a simple lunch into a health hazard. For seniors, repeated exposure to items like this can contribute to weight gain, higher blood pressure, and increased risk of heart disease. So yes, the McChicken sandwich is tasty, convenient, and classic, but it's far from harmless. That crispy patty and soft bun may feel comforting now, but for anyone over 60, it's a little treat with hidden costs your body definitely notices. Number 5. Burger King chicken fries. Ah, yes. I remember when these were getting promoted like crazy everywhere you went. On the TV, on your phone ads, billboards. Will Burger King chicken fries feel like the perfect snack, crispy, golden, and easy to pop one after another? They're fun, shareable, and let's be honest, a little addictive. But don't be fooled. These bite-sized treats hide a serious health trap. A medium order of chicken fries contains around 420 calories, 22 grams of fat, and nearly 800 milligrams of sodium. And that's before you even dip them in sauces, which can add another 100 to 200 calories and a sugar spike. For anyone over 60, that's a significant load on your heart, blood pressure, and metabolism. The real danger? These fries feel light because they're small, but devouring them means you're consuming all that fat, sodium, and processed meat in minutes. That sudden overload can spike your blood pressure, make you feel bloated, and even leave you sluggish later. And it's not just the fries. The breading and frying oils contain trans fats and saturated fats, which quietly increase your risk for heart disease over time. For older adults, this repeated stress can add up, affecting energy, circulation, and even long-term heart health. So while they seem fun, convenient, and delicious, Burger King chicken fries are a sneaky snack that's better left as a rare treat. That crispy crunch comes with hidden costs your body definitely feels, especially after 60. Number 4. Pizza Hut's Wing Street breaded chicken wings. When you see these wings on the menu, they look irresistible, crispy, golden, and coated in that shiny sauce that makes your mouth water instantly. They promise a fun, flavorful snack. But here's the reality. What feels like a harmless treat is quietly packing a serious health punch. A 6-piece order can easily clock in at over 600 calories with 35 grams of fat and nearly 1,200 milligrams of sodium. That's not just a tasty indulgence. That's enough to push your daily sodium limit in a single sitting, especially for older adults. And the breading? It's refined carbs fried to perfection, meaning your blood sugar spikes fast, only to crash a short while later, leaving you tired and sluggish. Here's where it gets worse. The sauce adds sugar on top of everything else. Even a light glaze can contribute 8 to 10 grams of sugar, which may seem small, but multiply that by multiple orders or extra wings and it quickly becomes a hidden sugar bomb. For anyone managing blood pressure or heart health, this combination of salt, sugar, and fat is a triple threat. Health experts, including the American Heart Association, warn that regularly consuming foods this high in sodium and saturated fat can raise blood pressure, damage arteries, and increase the risk of heart disease and stroke. And don't forget, the cumulative effect eating these wings regularly doesn't just affect one meal. It quietly strains your heart, increases inflammation, and can contribute to long-term weight gain. That crispy crunch and tangy sauce might feel like a harmless treat, but inside your body it's sending a storm of fat, sodium, and sugar straight into your bloodstream. Number 3. Zaxby's Chicken Finger Plate. For me, I rarely have experience in a Zaxby's. However, the few times I have walked up to a Zaxby's, it was impossible to ignore the large chicken finger plate. It looks inviting, piled high with crispy chicken fingers, golden fries on the side, maybe a little dipping, sauce, peeking out. It smells tempting, feels indulgent, and seems like the perfect comfort meal. But here's the twist. While it feels like a harmless treat, your body is quietly struggling with the overload of calories, fat, and sodium, hiding in that seemingly simple plate. A large chicken finger plate can contain over 1,200 calories, 70 grams of fat, and nearly 2,000 milligrams of sodium. That's not just a meal. It's a full day's worth of calories and more than the recommended sodium limit for an older adult. And the fried chicken? Breaded and deep fried. It spikes blood sugar and adds saturated fat that strains your heart and metabolism. Add in the fries and sauces and you're getting extra sugar, fat, and refined carbs. That quick, tasty satisfaction disappears fast, leaving you bloated, lethargic, and maybe even craving more food to feel full. For seniors or anyone managing blood pressure, diabetes, or heart health, a single plate is a severe stressor for your body. Even worse, eating meals like this regularly quietly contributes to weight gain, inflammation, and long-term heart strain. What feels fun in the moment, crispy, golden, perfectly seasoned, comes at a real cost inside your body. So while Zaxby's chicken finger plate may look like the ultimate indulgence for long-term wellness, it's best reserved for rare treats, not everyday meals. That crunchy, flavorful satisfaction is delicious, but it's sneaky in how much it challenges your health. Number 2. Subway's Chicken Bacon Ranch Melt. On the surface, the sandwich looks indulgent. Warm, melty cheese, crispy bacon, and tender chicken, all toasted together. It's that perfect combination of textures and flavors that makes your mouth water. But be honest, what feels like a comforting, safe meal is quietly loaded with calories, fat, and sodium. A 6-inch chicken bacon ranch melt contains about 600 calories, 28 grams of fat, and over 1,200 milligrams of sodium. That's a lot for a bore single sandwich, particularly for adults over 60 who need to be extra mindful of heart, health, blood pressure, and metabolism. And the creamy ranch sauce? That adds hidden sugar and saturated fat on top of everything else, turning this quick lunch into a stealthy calorie bomb. Add chips or a soda to the sandwich, and suddenly you're looking at over 1,000 calories in a single meal, plus nearly your entire day's recommended sodium. That extra sodium isn't harmless. It's linked to high blood pressure, a greater risk of stroke, and heart disease. On top of that, the saturated fats and hidden sugars in the sandwich push up LDL cholesterol and cause blood sugar spikes, putting even more strain on your cardiovascular system. Research from Harvard, T.H. Chan School of Public Health, in 2020 shows that diets consistently high in processed meats, cheese, and creamy sauces can significantly raise the risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease in older adults. For older adults, this means one sandwich can undo an entire day of careful eating. While it tastes indulgent and satisfying, the long-term effects on your heart, kidneys, and overall energy make it a choice to reserve only for rare occasions, not a regular lunch. Instead, opting for lean protein options like grilled chicken or turkey on whole grain bread paired with plenty of veggies is a smarter way to enjoy a filling meal without compromising health. Number 1. Panera's mac and cheese with chicken. At first glimpse, this dish looks comforting and wholesome, creamy macaroni, smothered in cheese with chunks of chicken on top. It smells fantastic, it's rich, and it feels like a meal you're treating yourself with. But here's the reality. What seems indulgent is quietly packing a heavy load of calories, fat, and sodium. A regular serving can contain over 700 calories, 35 grams of fat, and nearly 1,400 milligrams of sodium. That's a lot for a single meal, especially for seniors trying to manage heart health or blood pressure. And the cheese. Sauce? It's full of saturated fat and refined carbs, which spike blood sugar and can leave you feeling sluggish shortly after eating. Even the added chicken, which seems healthy, can't fully offset the effects of all that: cheese, pasta, and salt. Regularly eating dishes like this contributes to long-term weight gain, inflammation, and strain on your cardiovascular system. Panera's mac and cheese with chicken may feel creamy, indulgent, and downright satisfying when you take a bite. Still, for older adults or those mindful of their health, it's smarter to enjoy it only occasionally rather than making it a regular part of your diet. But not all is negativity here. There are chicken items in which might not be gourmet health meals, but they are smarter and still tasty choices you can make, such as number 5, KFC's grilled chicken breast. I'll be honest, every time I walked into KFC in the past, my eyes would immediately land on the fried chicken buckets, crispy, golden, and smelling irresistible. Comforting, indulgent, but deep down, I knew they weren't doing me any favors. One day, I decided to try something different: KFC's plain grilled chicken breast. When the plate landed in front of me, it felt almost too simple. No breading, no heavy sauces, just chicken. I took the first bite expecting blandness, but instead, I found flavor. It was juicy, seasoned just right, and surprisingly satisfying. That simple piece of grilled chicken did more than fill me up. It made me feel lighter, stronger, and more in control of what I was putting in my body. Here's why it matters. A grilled chicken breast has about 180 calories, 4 grams of fat, and 0 sugar. For anyone over 60, that means you're getting lean protein without the heart-straining saturated fat or the blood sugar spikes fried items bring. It's nourishing, steady, and easy on your metabolism, exactly what your body needs as it slows down with age. And here's the kicker. Unlike the fried chicken options, it doesn't leave you bloated or drained. No roller coaster of energy highs and crashes, just clean, satisfying fuel. Studies even show that older adults who swap fried protein for grilled options reduce risks of heart disease and inflammation while supporting lean muscle mass. So yes, it's simple, maybe even plain looking. But don't let that fool you. Sometimes the smartest choices aren't flashy. They're the steady ones. And in this case, KFC's grilled chicken breast might just be the healthiest upgrade you can make on a comfort food. Menu. Number 4, Chick-fil-A's grilled nuggets. Now, I know what you're thinking. Grilled nuggets? That sounds boring compared to the fried ones. And honestly, that's what I thought the first time I saw them on the one. Menu: no crispy breading, no golden fry smell, just grilled chicken. But here's the thing. This simple option quietly does a lot of good. Chick-fil-A's grilled nuggets are made from real chicken, grilled to perfection without added oils or heavy breading. 8 pieces have about 140 calories, 3 grams of fat, and 0 sugar. Compare that to the fried nuggets, which pack more, then double the fat and calories. For older adults, choosing grilled means less strain on the heart, steadier blood sugar, and no mid-meal energy crash. Your body actually thanks you for making a smarter choice. Another subtle but significant benefit: it's easier on digestion. Unlike fried chicken, grilled nuggets don't leave you feeling bloated or heavy. You get the satisfaction of protein and flavor without any extra discomfort. And here's the kicker. They're genuinely tasty. Seriously tasty. Juicy, well-seasoned, and satisfying in every bite. The flavor comes from the chicken itself, not grease or breading, making it a quiet win for health-conscious diners. So while it may not be as flashy as a fried sandwich or loaded chicken meal, Chick-fil-A's grilled nuggets are proof that sometimes the simpler, lighter choice actually makes you feel better both today and long term. It's one of those underrated menu items that quietly delivers on taste, protein, and wellness all in one box. Number 3, Subway's oven-roasted chicken sandwich. Let's be honest. When you're walking into Subway, it's easy to get drawn to the footlong. Subs loaded with sauces, cheese, and fried meats. All those toppings look tempting, but they're packed with hidden calories, saturated fat, and extra sodium. And then there's the classic oven-roasted chicken sandwich, seemingly plain, almost too simple in comparison. But here's the truth. This straightforward option quietly gives your body exactly what it needs, without all the extras that weigh you down. Subway's oven-roasted chicken sandwich is made with lean, high-quality chicken, breast, baked not fried, and stacked with fresh vegetables. A 6-inch portion has about 320 calories, 4 grams of fat, and 30 grams of protein, plus plenty of fiber if you load it up with veggies. For anyone over 60, that means a satisfying, nutrient-rich meal without spiking blood sugar or overloading the heart. It's filling, steady, and easy for your body to process, a quiet win in a world full of indulgent options. Here's another hidden benefit. The sandwich's simplicity allows the flavors of real food to shine. No artificial sauces or extra grease, just wholesome chicken, fresh bread, and crisp vegetables. Every bite supports digestion, stabilizes energy levels, and leaves you feeling nourished instead of heavy or bloated. And here's what I hear again and again from people who choose it regularly. It's simple, but I feel good after eating it. And that's really the whole point. After 60 meals that are lighter and nutrient-focused, help your metabolism work more efficiently. Overly processed, fatty sandwiches might feel satisfying for a few minutes, but then they leave you drained and sluggish. This chicken sub, it's the opposite. It gives you steady energy, keeps you full longer, and supports your overall wellness quietly. There's something subtly satisfying about holding a sandwich that's simple, wholesome, and fresh. The soft bread, the tender chicken, and the crunch of fresh veggies. It's comforting without being heavy. It's a small, quiet pleasure that older adults can truly appreciate, a meal that nourishes without adding hidden stress. It's not flashy, no melting cheese overload, no creamy sauces smothering it, but sometimes the best choice isn't the one that looks indulgent, it's the one that quietly keeps you healthier, stronger, and energized. And that's exactly what Subway's oven-roasted chicken sandwich delivers. Every bite reminds you that simple, thoughtful choices can be brilliant, especially when it comes to taking care of yourself after 60. Number 2. McDonald's Artisan Grilled Chicken Sandwich. At first glance, this sandwich might look like just another menu item you'd scroll past in favor of the crispy, fried options. It's simple, lean, and unassuming grilled chicken, breast on a soft bun with fresh lettuce and tomato. But don't let the simplicity fool you. This is one of the few fast food chicken options that genuinely delivers both flavor, health. The Artisan Grilled Chicken Sandwich gives you protein without the extra fat and calories that come with breaded fried chicken. A regular sandwich has about 380 calories, 6 grams of fat, and 33 grams of protein. That combination helps keep you full, supports muscle maintenance, and avoids the blood sugar spikes that can come from heavily fried meals. For older adults, that means steady energy, better digestion, and less strain on the heart. The flavors are clean and satisfying. The grilled chicken is seasoned just right. The lettuce and tomato add crunch and freshness. And the bun ties it all together without overwhelming your taste buds or your system. Every bite quietly nourishes your body, while still feeling like a treat. For seniors, that makes a real difference. You get the satisfaction of a fast food sandwich without the heaviness, bloating, or sluggishness that fried meals can cause. It's filling, balanced, and keeps you energized throughout the day without sacrificing flavor. And the taste? Surprisingly delightful. The chicken is tender and flavorful. The veggies, crisp and fresh. It's the kind of meal that reminds you that wholesome, simple food can still be enjoyable in a fast food setting. It's not dripping with cheese or smothered in sauces, but sometimes the best choice is the one that quietly supports your health. McDonald's Artisan Grilled Chicken Sandwich does just that, simple, satisfying, and perfect for taking care of yourself after 60. Number 1. Wendy's Grilled Chicken Sandwich. A grilled chicken sandwich might seem plain compared to all the fried, loaded options at Wendy's. No gooey mayo, no melty cheese, just a simple grilled chicken breast, snuggled between a soft bun with crisp lettuce and juicy tomato. But honestly, That's what makes it brilliant. Sometimes your body secretly thanks you for keeping things simple. Wendy's grilled chicken sandwich, especially without mayo or cheese, is a lean, protein-packed option with lower fat and calories than most fast food chicken meals. One sandwich has about 370 calories, 6 grams of fat, and 33 grams of protein, making it satisfying without leaving you heavy or bloated. For adults over 60, that means steady energy, better digestion, and less strain on the next part. Here's the hidden benefit. The sandwich keeps things simple while still tasting delicious. The chicken is juicy and tender, seasoned just enough to bring out flavor, and the crisp lettuce and tomato add freshness and crunch. Every bite nourishes quietly, giving your body what it needs, without overloading it with unnecessary fats or sugars. So yeah, it may not have the indulgent appeal of a fried sandwich smothered in sauces, but sometimes the smartest choice is the one that quietly nourishes. Wendy's grilled chicken sandwich without mayonnaise and cheese proves that simple, thoughtful options can still satisfy your cravings while keeping your health in check, especially after 60.